Hi guys, so 29th of December, the new calendar year is nearly upon us. What new year do you celebrate? Let me know in the comments below. It's that time of year where I actually had somebody today describe it as being fat, full, confused and full of cheese. And I'm like, okay. And to be fair, I've had to ask several people today what date it actually is. So I know it's Monday, I just didn't know the date. Hey. Now, there's been a lot coming out recently about shadow work, about new work coming out while we enter the new year. So, what is it going to bring for us as we move into the new calendar year? Oh, and she's upside down, the foe. With her being upside down, is this a friend who is not a friend? Is this somebody you thought you could trust that you can't? Or is it yourself? Are we our own worst enemies? I'm not too sure. I am thinking it is an outside source. But you will know, time will tell. The fact that we're getting shadow work coming out again, the fact that we are moving into new areas, new seasons, new developments, could be anything. So, what is the rest of the week going to bring us? Oh, everything's upside down. So, it is that time of year, isn't it, whereby it brings out the worst times in everybody. It brings out hopelessness. It brings out guilt, fear, loneliness, all of the so-called negative emotions. It brings them out, which I think is where the shadow work is going to be coming into it, in that we need to realise that they're not necessarily negative emotions. They're emotions, and yes, they could be seen as being negative, air quotes, but they are all parts of us. They are all aspects of us as a whole. However, this is still bugging me a little bit. I don't think this is us. I think this is an external thing. I think there's something or somebody or something is going to have come to light. Actually does not have your best interests at heart, despite saying they do, despite using the word friend. I think there is something going on here, and I'm seriously getting like, is it the Eight of Swords or the Nine of Swords? No, it's the Ten of Swords, isn't it? You're all stabbed in the back. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Other way, swords. So, oh, she should have been upside down. I drew her the incorrect way. I apologise. So, when one sees wife, husband, father, something, that means it is an external thing. If one sees self or learning or something like that, then it's an internal thing. To me, this is saying that there is somebody out there, possibly somebody female. We have the wife card coming over. She's female as well. In fact, they're all female. Is that female? There is something going on in the air. There is something that's going to shift, and people are going to start showing colours that we didn't know they were capable of. We've got reds and greens here. So that's base and heart chakra. So you're literally going to have your world rocked by this revelation. This is tower territory. Okay. The fact that hope is upside down, the fact that hope is doing nothing to help themselves here, that to me is saying this is a situation you can do nothing about. This is them revealing themselves. or them revealing themselves. And I don't think you need to be able to be caught up in it. I think this is one of those you need to turn and say, actually, this isn't me. Don't lose hope because you think something bad is coming, something bad is happening. Actually, look at it as a learning curve, okay? So where there are warning signs, you can look back on it, you can assess the situation, you can see things that are going on. There's an awful lot of shifts out there, an awful lot of shifts going on at the minute. There are people, places, things that just, they aren't what they seem. This is why we've got, sinkholes opening up and landslides covering things that probably shouldn't be seen and things like this. It is all to do with uncovering the hidden and hiding the facade, hiding the kind of seeing like a big palacey thing, like, hiding the exterior, whereas you need to be looking at the servants' quarters rather than the grand entrance. It's you need to look at the minutiae, the little details, and that will actually help us this week. Now, the top card here is actually the right way up. And yes, we all have a kitty cat, let's face it. I mean, we all have a kitty cat, right? But this one is saying, this is the cat that swipes, this is the cat that attacks, this is the feral. Very apt timing, Miss Lily, yes. This is the one that, well, with no warning, just literally poof, attack. Good for you. Now, I don't think this one actually has anything to do with you. I think this is more to do with those cats. This is what kind of why I've put it in the middle, because I think it's kind of like that. It's a very sort of convoluted reading this week, like everything relates to everything else. But the fact that this card has come out on top just basically validates everything that I've said, and that there is something going on, somebody is hiding something, and it's all about to come out. So, I mean, calendar-wise, as I say, we have the new year, which usually means a lot of drinking, a lot of merrymaking, a lot of people, a lot of opportunities for things to be said which wouldn't always have been said. After all, in vino veritas, yes? So be prepared for the fact that there are revelations this week. Be prepared for the fact that those that we call friend are not a friend. Be prepared for the fact that it is going to uncover something in you. It's going to it's going to cause a reaction. It's going to cause an emotional reaction. If you like to call it a trigger, call it a trigger. That something is going to be shifted in you this week. We have a lot more work to do going forward, and we know this. We're all perfectly imperfect, yes. And there is so much that we're not letting ourselves feel, so much that we're not letting ourselves be. This is why a lot of these cards are upside down at the minute. And it's because we're negating things, because we're saying, oh, no, that can't be true, that can't be true, that can't be true. But it is. The fact that this card is the right way up is telling us that there are things out there that are coming to light. We may not want to face them. We may feel that we can't face them. But we need to be able to face them. This is just giving you a little bit of a warning, and that things are about to shift, and they're going to do so at a fundamental level, and it's going to have an emotional impact on you. Okay, so be ready for that this week. And always remember, we are a community. We are just at the other end of a message. If you want any of us, just leave a comment. Okay, guys, that's all I'm getting for now. So it's my last reading of 2025. If you want me to do anything different, let me know in the comments below. And Happy New Year. Bye for now.